just so happy my father had the chance to see his kids before he passed. I just wanted to say thank you.
When her father fell ill, the American...
I was just so happy my father had the chance to see his kids before he passed. I just wanted to say thank you.
When her father fell ill, the American Red Cross was able to
get Veronica's brother home from the Navy to speak to his father one last time. It's thanks to your donations that we can connect military families when they need it most. Please donate today at redcross.org.
If you want to work until you keel over, have less of everything in retirement, or give back more of your hard-earned money to the stock market again, then just ignore me. But if you'd like to protect the money you save, receive a steady, predictable retirement income, and enjoy financial security for as long as you live, then listen to this. You can download a free report that reveals the wealth-building secrets Wall Street and the banks don't want you to know. You'll learn how you can get guaranteed growth, safety, and real prosperity without risking your money in the Wall Street casino, and how to get the money you need when you need it, simply by asking for it. This is the best way to have a 100% secure retirement, and know your money will last as long as you do. To learn more about this method, and to get your free report, go to 52security.com. That's the number 52security.com. 52security.com. Go to 52security.com.
Hurt or injured in a car accident? It can be hard to take the proper legal action after a car accident, but waiting can cost you more. The law requires car accident victims to assert claims promptly. You could lose out by simply waiting. Call 800-709-4667 right now to see what your claim could be worth when handled by a skilled attorney. With a lawyer fighting and speaking up for you, you could be entitled to a big cash award. Call 800-709-4667. That's 800-709-4667. Now it's fast and easy to connect with the legal help you need after your car accident. Call 800-709-4667. The call is free, but you need to act now before time runs out on your claim. You need a lawyer to fight for you, protect you, and get you the compensation you need and deserve. Time's wasting. Call 800-709-4667. That's 800-709-4667. Call now.
I considered suicide so I wouldn't put my family through all the pain.
Many of our warriors are returning home from the battlefield, only to face a new war as they struggle with devastating injuries. At Wounded Warrior Project, we understand. We're there to help.
Even though you think you're broken, you're not. It's the physical and the emotional healing that Wounded Warrior Project provides.
With a gift of just $19 a month, you can join Wounded Warrior Project. You'll help provide critically needed programs and services that rebuild lives.
Beautiful. There you go, buddy.
The ongoing needs of our wounded and their families will continue for many years to come. Now is the time to show your support. Call now or go online with your gift of just $19 a month and we'll send you this Wounded Warrior Project blanket.
It made me feel that there's people out there that care about us.
After this event, we can finally maybe start to heal as a family and move forward.
We need your help. The families are hurting.
For many of our wounded heroes, the greatest casualty is being forgotten. That's why your gift of just $19 a month is so important. Please, call or go online right now.
The following letters were written by our troops.
My dear fellow Americans, I truly appreciate your support. I was starting to wonder if people had forgotten about us over here. But then one of my buddies showed me this website, and now as tears are streaming down my face, I can see for sure that you haven't. Private Emily B., U.S. Army.
It's so heartwarming to see the American people not letting the men and women of the armed forces be forgotten. Your letters make a group of grown men, battle-hardened and gruff, act like a bunch of kids around a Christmas tree. Thanks. Staff Sergeant Matthew H., U.S. Army.
Your support may be the most important thing our troops can carry with them. But don't take our word for it. Take theirs. To show your support, visit americasupportsyou.mil. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Defense and the Ad Council.
Millions of Americans every day are shedding unwanted pounds by taking tested and proven Ultra Lipo Stick. Carbohydrates are bad. Our carbo-fighting antioxidant is good. Just listen to these satisfied customers.
My name is Gail, and I lost like 20 pounds on Ultra Lipo Stick.
My name is Jared, and I lost 46 pounds using Ultra Lipo Stick.
My name is Zach, and I actually gained weight. This stuff sucks!
Ultra Lipo Stick is safe and easy to inject. Just 3 doses 4 times a day discreetly underneath your fingernail. Listen to this.
I used Ultra Lipo Stick and suffered from side effects like uncontrollable greasy discharge.
Ultra Lipo Stick, it turned the armpits of all of my shirts orange. This stuff is crap.
Try it today and see some real results. Ultra Lipo Stick. Not available in stores. Results may vary.
Zinc Media. Feel the power of knowledge.
most politically incorrect black man on the planet, Rod Eccles.
Well, hello, my fellow Americans. It is I, your lovable host, El Rod, coming to you live from my bunkerized home studio somewhere within the great granite state of New Hampshire, where the state motto is still live free or die. It is not big government or bust. It is Thursday, July 9th in the year of our Lord 2015, as we get ready to slide on into the weekend. Lots of stuff happening so far today in the news. Things going on in Washington, things going on in various state capitals across the country. We try to keep our finger on the pulse of everything. Now, it's not easy because there's always, especially with liberals, because they like to overwhelm people with doing all kinds of things all the time. Don't doubt me on that. They just really want to overwhelm you. With stupid stuff, with serious stuff. They put it all together. It doesn't matter. I know that they've been out there today, talking about various things like, the Confederate flag issue is still flying around. Ha ha ha, pun intended there. I've probably said all that I really want to say about the Confederate flag issue. It is what it is, and it's, it ain't what it ain't. I don't think it's a sign or proof of racism. Not necessarily from the people who actually fly the thing or use it or what have you, the symbols of it and that sort of thing. I think it's come to represent being defiant, being a rebel, if you will. A lot of people don't know what it means to be a rebel. I guess they think they're being a rebel, but they're really being nothing more than the sheep being, or even a cow in many places in the herd, being herded along. We have this. I know the gay marriage issue is still up. I get it. Let me tell you something about this. This is unprecedented. What we have going on right now over a Supreme Court decision is unprecedented in this land. I mean, normally, when the Supreme Court says something, they hand down a decision. There's the side that loses always has some grumbling, and sometimes it's major grumbling. But never have we had government officials on such a large scale rebuff a Supreme Court of the United States decision and just say, well, we're going to do what we're going to do, and there's no way they're going to make us do it. Excuse me. So we have this defiance of people not willing to bow down to the Supreme Court on the gay marriage issue. And excuse me, it's quite striking because I can't remember ever anything being this divisive. I mean, it's rather amazing. I know the decision. It's over 2 weeks old now. And you have people, same-sex couples finding themselves being denied marriage licenses and or government officials basically performing their ceremony, not performing their ceremony, refusing to do so. And I think this is now some people say, well, the Supreme Court has spoken and they have to, but I think what these people are trying to let the LGBT community understand is that there's still just because the court says that you can get married doesn't mean that I have to participate or perform it. And this is something that I think the LGBT community totally missed. They thought, well, and I know we have what's going on out in, Oregon? The baker being fined $135,000, well, not fined, but being sued for and losing $135,000. Now, I think if they appeal this, I think it's going to be overturned because the reasons behind it are just absolutely. I mean, that the judge is really reaching for his decision on this one, and I think it leaves the door open for this to actually eventually get to the Supreme Court. And maybe this is why the judge did this ruling the way he did. Maybe he would like to see it go to the Supreme Court. I don't, because his ruling, his decision on his ruling, is really lame. I mean, it really is. But you have all these people, a government official, and they're refusing based on their religious beliefs and their religious rights. And at the same time, you have all these, you have the gay faction that is saying, well, they know the stipulations of the job, and if they can't do the job, then they shouldn't have it. Well, okay. But, that works both ways. And I think the LGBT leadership is catching themselves here. Because they're saying on one hand, well, if you're a town clerk or a municipal judge or something, you have to, if your religious beliefs prevent you from performing your duties as a town clerk or a judge that is in the rotation for performing weddings, civil ceremony weddings, then you can't have that job. Well, now there are people who are saying, hold on, time out. Well, then that means that there are specific jobs in certain businesses or organizations that might be religious that gays can't have then, because their beliefs clash with what the job is going to require them to do. And so now there's this, they're beginning to get themselves caught. So this is not as clear cut as they thought this was going to be. And everybody's, you have everybody on the left that's trying to say, well, these people are homophobic and bigoted. And the thing is that now it's starting to be reversed. Well, fine. I mean, look